All right, we got our new Zarcor window closure, I think it's called. We're really excited about it. We were going to get the slim shade. I know a lot of people replace the door window with that, but we really liked that this one could be open and closed without closing the screen. Sorry, without opening the screen. We wanted to be able to see out of the window instead of the frosted glass that we have stock from Grand Design. So we got one with a tinted window that matches the rest of the exterior windows. And then the light shines in right in our daughter's bunk, so she asks for something to cover it up. So hopefully this accomplishes both those things. We're going to get ready to install this. We're not particularly handy, so a little bit nervous, but we've been watching videos and reading the instructions, and this is kind of what we got here. So this window works similar to the Slim Shade. We got a bunch of clips. We have the new style Lippert window that doesn't have any screws, so the way to pop it out is with these clear clips. So we're going to put those in just a minute. In the box here, got all the hardware, including a drill bit for whatever we need to drill there. The actual lever that opens and closes the blinds once they're all installed. They do include some extra weather stripping if you can't salvage what's already there from the window when we take that out. So we'll leave these over here so we don't lose those. This is the, looks like there's the shade that we'll put in. Let's find a spot for that guy. The first thing we'll need here is the actual tinted glass. So we're gonna go out and tape the exterior window and get ready to pop off that frame. And first thing we'll do is get this glass installed. First thing we're gonna do is tape the outside of the door with some painter's tape, just to make sure that as we pull off the inside frame, the glass doesn't fall out this way. The recommendations say it's easier to do with 2 people, but even with 2 people, I think I'd rather have it taped up so that the glass doesn't go anywhere. Also going on a trip tomorrow, would hate to, oh, that didn't work out so well. Would hate to go on a trip with no window because we broke something.
All right, so the first thing we had to do, like Leah mentioned, these little plastic slidey, snappy things. I don't know what it's called. If you look under your window frame, you can actually see a spot where these go in. So in theory, you just pop them up like that. So the recommendation is that you do the 4 on the edges first. Try not to, there we go. There's 16 of these all together that you need to put in before you start trying to pry the frame off. And my biggest job right now is to not snap the plastic of the window frame.
Obviously, our priority is saving the integrity of the window frame that we have to live with, but the little clips do say from Zarcor that they recycle them. They give you a postage paid envelope to mail them back to them. And there's a little love note that if you do not return them, they are just going to charge you $20. So we would like to return them both for recycling purposes and to save ourselves $20.
Ironically enough, this is one of the parts that I had the most anxiety about, and this is actually not bad.
We found that if it's hard to see the notches on the top, it was easier to put them in on the bottom and just find the corresponding spot on the top.
Yeah, these honestly pop off pretty easy.
You got 16 clips?
Yep, 16 clips.
All right. Step 5.
All right. This is where I'm going to peel the thing off.
Separate interior frame from door by inserting a putty knife between interior frame and door.
Okay.
So on the inside.
So for the interior, you need to separate it.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So some of the other videos we watched had them coming on the outside, and it looks like the directions recommend inside.
So they asked you use a plastic putty knife. I couldn't find any of my plastic putty knives, so I'm using the next best thing. Little Pampered Chef scrapers. It's the Marine Corps way, adapt and overcome, right?
So the videos we watched, they had trouble and they were kind of going around the thing. Once they got like a corner, then they were able to.
I am going to pull a little bit with my fingers. Outside. It's actually pretty awkward doing it from the inside because I feel like I'm gonna break the glass from putting too much invert pressure on it.
I can see where the locations where the clips are is making it lift a little easier.
Yeah. Like this is out here. I can feel it all the way up.
Maybe if you get either the top or the bottom, that similar like in that direction, then the corner will peel up.
Yeah, it's one of.
Ooh, progress.
There we go. It looked like this one here might not have been out all the way.
So what are you doing in the areas that feel a little stuck?
It feels
Popping
like
the clips in and back or out. And back
yeah,
in?
I'm just trying to work the clip in and out. It feels like maybe when I put them in, I came in at an angle. So lesson learned: if you're going to be doing this, make sure you're going straight in and straight down because it feels like a couple of these I've missed. Maybe it came in at the slightest angle. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Almost off.
Yeah, I got one. That one in the middle doesn't want to let go. All right.
15 out of 16 clips are in good shape.
Yeah, it's just one at the top. Come on. My goal for this video is to not curse. That's my goal.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
Thanks, YouTube, because if it wasn't for the video, there would definitely be cursing.
There we go.
Magic!
Look, Mom, I did a thing. My goodness. All right, so here's what we got inside the window. See, it's all styrofoam. And on the back of the frame, you can see where those clips fit in and they spread out those pincher arms or grabber arms that connect on the sides of these. You can see how it's kind of contoured there. All right, what now? Take out the glass?
Yep. Push it pretty gently.
Yeah, it's stuck to the window, so it's not pulling out.
I can definitely see why this is better as a two-man job.
Yeah. I got the window.
Keep the tape here to keep the frame where it belongs.
I'm gonna peel out this weather stripping too. It actually just looks like some sort of adhesive. The one that comes with the shade that we just got is almost like a clay kind of feel. So I feel like that'll get a better seal.
So as new RVers, we're all about finding jobs for things. What am I going to do with this old piece of frosted glass?
So Leah and I are pretty honest about not being very handy when it comes to like repairing things and installing things, and that kind of stuff. And where we are here, we're in kind of a wooded area, getting attacked by yellow flies and horse flies, just to up the degree of difficulty a little bit.
I was going to say that was my other job, is attracting all the yellow flies so they weren't bothering you, because I had about 20 of them on me while you were doing this. Oh, there's one coming through the window.
Yeah, I saw it. Yellow flies have a real attitude problem, man. I don't know. They're like so tiny, but they hurt.
That one clip stuck at the top is still a problem.
It still won't come out?
Now I can't get it out.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
getting my $20 back. I have the other 15 clips.
No, I should have grabbed both of these strippings. I thought I saw one of the other videos they used both.
One thing I saw recommended is instead of like don't start the seam at the top, start like at the
start
side
in the middle
of
somewhere.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that-
Oh, we're not going to need all the weather stripping either. That's plenty.
and that's only one box, right?
Yeah, it's only one box. Now, we did watch a video yesterday, and the gentleman who was installing said that you may end up getting some of this. This is like, it's like that sticky tack stuff you like hang pictures and stuff like that on. That's what it feels like, anyways. But anyways, he was saying once you put the window on, you're going to get some that squeezes out on the window, and I'm sure we'll see when we get to that point. But he also said if you are in hot weather climates, or especially if you install it in cold weather climates, and then once summer rolls along, or you head somewhere that has a warmer climate, the heat will make this expand. So you may have to do subsequent trimmings as well. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, another yellow fly. God, that one hurt. All right, window time.
Window time and other directions time too.
Other directions time.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm following you.
Ow. Be right back.
So while one person holds the exterior frame, so insert new glass into the exterior frame by seating it against the positioners in the frame.
Yeah.
While one person holds the frame and glass against the door, the other person snaps the interior frame into the exterior frame. Did you get me the other directions?
Nope, they're inside still.
I don't want to take that off again.
No.
Can we push the exterior frame? Hold the exterior frame?
Yeah, just in case. I don't want to pop it off. All right, let me see where these businesses are here.
So you can use a rubber mallet if you need to make sure they're all 16 or clips are in place. Right side, if the glass breaks, both of us are getting cut, you know?
Yeah. You know, that way you're kind of sharing the excitement.
Tell me where you're going, I'll give you counter pressure.
Yeah, push there. A little higher. A little
Oh,
higher.
there you go.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, turbo.
I was getting
Keep pushing the middle. Thank you. Thank you. I got one of these over here. Is it done?
on this side.
Maybe it was. No. There it goes. All right, so one thing we had to do, we had to pause our video and give the window about 5 or 6 minutes to kind of acclimate. We have the air inside set at about 74, 75 right now, and outside it's literally 90 degrees right now, and pretty close to 100% humidity. So there was a ton of sweating going on the window. And the shutter that you're going to put on there is you attach it with like a 3M adhesive. So that's not going to work real good with a wet window. All right, so I went through, was real thorough, making sure there was no dirts and debris on there. If anyone gets that one, you're my people. We got.
Can I have the directions because it makes me feel better about
Yes.
this? This is really not complicated, but holding the directions in my hand makes me feel like I've had a positive contribution.
About this thing?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I feel so much better now. This is hilarious because the whole instruction is to practice putting it on glass and then remove the adhesive and then put it on there. That's the whole instruction.
We haven't practiced yet.
Well, while you're practicing, please don't touch the inside of it.
That's an iconic kind of demonstration of how our marriage goes. Leah is extremely thorough in everything she does. Every aspect in life is like well thought out and methodical. And I just wing it and then cry when it doesn't work.
We're a good team. CloZure logo goes on the right.
CloZure logo on the right.
Shutter on bottom ledge of frame, and then rotate on the glass.
Rotate on the glass.
I looked up and it was already done before you had the full instruction, but okay.
So as I was just saying.
So we need to remove. I'm not really sure what dry fitting it does because it's it's pretty straightforward.
I think I'd feel better with one more practice. Are we ready? Here it goes. Oh gosh, that was intense.
All right. So adhere the shutter to the window. Remove the 9 dots.
9 dots.
That's a job for me.
Easier said than done. The guy with no nails. Oh my goodness. Coughing. Come on.
One eternity later.
All right. Place on bottom. Rotate in.
Logo on the right.
CloZure on the right.
All right. I've practiced for seconds for this moment. There it is.
Easy.
Oh,
Easy.
Oh yeah.
Press firmly.
I'm pressing. It almost took me longer to pull those 2 adhesive things off than it did to take the frame out. All right.
Ooh, I see you.
Do you see
You
me?
kind of look like you're in jail.
Yeah, not anymore. Hello. Goodbye.
Cool.
That's
Now you get to drill.
whew, I love the drill.
All right, so our only step left is to put in this handle. This handle comes in a standard 5-inch long measurement, but if it is not long enough for your particular rig, they will swap it for a 7, 8, 9, or 10-inch extension for free. Mark a hole in the position.
Okay. You got a pen?
I just asked if you had a pencil.
Oh, pencil. I'm not that crafty.
There's one on the board in the hallway.
You wait there. Let me use this hot pink pen.
It's very manly.
Ah,
Slide positioning guide.
carpenters and contractors around the world right now are like, this guy is a mess. Did that even do anything?
Scratch the pink pen.
You know what? I like doing this stuff on camera. You know why?
Because you don't want to say bad words.
Because at this point, I've been tuned up by now, I think.
He's just using his Mickey Mouse pen with a smile.
You know what I mean?
No bad words necessary.
It didn't do anything either. You know what? Watch this. You got that drill bit out here?
I do. You're making me nervous though.
I just had a moment of brilliance.
Can you tell me about the brilliance first?
Yeah, I'm just gonna drill it through there.
But then it's going to mess up the little guide, isn't it?
No.
A 1/4 inch deep
1/4 inch?
as pilot holes.
Oh, yeah, let me do this then.
Because, it'll go through the door otherwise. And
Yeah.
I haven't tried yet today, but that is a sure way to make that happen. Can we hold this?
Yeah, I can put a little pressure on it. Okay.
Well, I don't see a hole on the outside of the door.
And I
That's
assume I do this over here too?
the one that is 5/18 to the right
5/18.
of an inch? Yes.
5 1/18 of an inch?
Yeah, 5 1/8. It's called 5 1/8.
5/18.
I can read good. Still no hole on the other side of the door. So
All right.
that's great news. Okay, that's step 2.
Step 2.
No pink pen needed.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna put this back in my handy dandy bag.
Do we need to return this one too?
I don't know, just put it in the.
They charged $20 for the other one. I think that one's only 13 cents though.
All right,
Much
install the control lever to frame using provided shoulder washers and screws.
Shoulder washers. I don't know what those are.
Well, this is shoulder washer and screw together. You can hold
I would
this one with
expect I would expect a shoulder washer to be in a shower or something like that. Can I have the handle?
Yeah, I gotta give you the other shoulder washer and screw. Failed you on the measurements. The least I can do is get you properly prepared for
I hear that
shoulder washers.
I hear that when you hold it in your mouth, you look like really cool.
That's not true. It's not true. It's false.
Hold on, I'll get to it just a second. I got this.
Oh, wait, pause.
What?
It specifically says to use a hand driver only and not over tighten. You have to put away your tools.
Just wanted to be manly.
Do not over tighten. Pen screwdriver only. Now you can align the pad after you use the shoulder screws. I thought you were so upset about the tools you were just walking away. I thought you were getting a screwdriver.
What the heck with this thing, man? Oh, dude.
After you have used the screws to affix the thing, then you can attach it with the Velcro machinery thing to the first hole. The second hole is provided if it's necessary.
Wait, what? What's the first one?
Huh?
The left or the right?
Is it the? I'm assuming the right. The left is only if you need to use it.
I gotta tell you what I'm doing. I'm attaching that first.
What's that in the rules?
Listen, Leah. It didn't even attach. You know what? I don't need this kind of negativity in my life.
It's possible, just possible, that maybe reading the directions might help.
So I have a suspicion that what's the name of this company that makes this thing?
Zarcor.
Zarcor. I feel like Zarcor is gonna make me a featured how not to install our products.
The good news is if we install something that you see, you know you can definitely install it successfully.
Yes. Oh, are you ready for this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. That's a successful installation right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Fine.
Abandoned my post door holding.
I guess that's as far as we go now.
Do not over tighten. Have you over tightened?
I wanted to over tighten, but it would not allow me to. Look at that.
All right, let's try it with the screen
You know
door.
what I'm
So excited!
Screen door.
It's like a big reveal.
You ready for this?
No, I want to go inside.
Oh, all right. Let's go inside.
All right, fine.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm like waiting for some big giant motion, but it's not. This is like
No, it's just-
you like barely touch it.
It's like a half inch of
Oh,
movement.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, let's see what it looks like on the inside.
All right, let's try it out.
Perfect. So on the outside, I can tell whether it's open or closed, but I really can't see anything anyway with the tinted glass. So that's cool.
All right, so there's the installation process. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more ways on how not to install things. Yep, good.
So open, we can see everything outside. See who's at the door. Closed, blocks all the light and no one can see in. I love this.